Okay, loading into round 3. I've got a really early loss, unfortunately, thanks to the. I don't remember what I was gonna say. So I can play Hermes or Battalion or Vault Intruder. I think it might be best to level the Vault Intruder. Hermes has utility after I draw it, but Vault Intruder is just gonna be 7 power. And I'd rather have a 12-9 in my deck than a 9-9. So let's go ahead and play this in the side lane. I've got 2 Skynet Gliders. And the Bulwark Battalion is good, but it's my opponent's playing a Nixium with a Nexus Core in his deck. That's very odd. I take literally every single card of a Nexus Core, because Nexus Core is almost guaranteed to do nothing. I guess if he goes Nexus Core Tower Cannoneer just to show me what for, then he could, then I'd be forced to ignore his Defender for the rest of my life. Blue Steel Carrier into Tower Cannoneer? That's not that bad. He hasn't played the Cannoneer yet, I'm just assuming, because it's a robot. And giving it 3 armor would not be bad. It'd be a 6-7 artificially. And it's hard to block. I think what I'm gonna play is Shimmerfang. I'm actually probably just gonna play Vault Intruder Shimmerfang. Or maybe Vault Intruder Sharkclaw Crusher. Well, let's play Vault Intruder first and look at his hand. I can't stop the armor, so I'm gonna just re-Vault Intruder up. He's got a Sap, an Ossuary Spirit, another Flowsteel Carrier, and a Barrier Soldier. So let's play the... I don't think I can stop myself from killing that, so let's play Tower Scout. So I don't have any pump, right? I already drew the card. So maybe I just play Shardclaw Crusher and hope to out late game this 6 armor creature. Shouldn't be that hard. Especially with this Spring Dryad Phyto Bomb hand. Ooh. Though honestly, it's probably Spring Dryad on top of the Shardclaw Crusher, meta transfer his armored creature, and pump up the Savage Oath. Savage Oath levels really well. 6/6 is not that good for a pump spell at rank 2, but 15/15 is super good for rank 3. So if you can manage... He's not blocking with a Flowsteel Carrier. That's odd. Oh, he's sapping my creature. Okay. 2 can play at that game, sir. I'm just gonna sap his creature because I have a Relentless Wanderers in my deck. So if I keep this guy alive, attacking into 0/5 forever, it does. He has 5 armor, but if I draw like a Relentless Wanderers the turn after next, I can maybe do something with this the 0/5. Though probably gonna have to replace it to get rid of his armor 5. This dies to 5/6, right? Yeah, this dies to a 5/6. Well, I guess it would die to a 5/7 since the 5/6 would die on the first attack. So I could play Skynet Glider Torgmar Mender to attack it. Or I could ignore it, play Stinging Invocation. Or I can't play Stinging Invocation anymore. Now Oilorian Justicar. So it looks like I'm going for the Glider plan and Group Meal. Okay, Group Meal's ambitious. This is my best set of plays, right? Give this toughness so that it can trade with the armored creature. Spring Dryad kills his guy. These don't matter. Okay. Let's do that. Do I want to block here? I guess there's no reason to. I get another extra block without having to do anything. Okay, so he has to block Spring Dryad. Vault Intruder soaks up another 5 damage. And Torgmar Mender just doesn't matter, but that's fine. He'll probably block it with something. I'll get 2 damage on something for free. I could even Dendrify it if I wanted to. Play Hermes in front of the 2/5, maybe? Vyrix Embrace my Spring Dryad instead of putting a blocker in front of it. Vyrix Embrace doesn't level nearly as well as most creatures. It's only 4/6/8. And Battlesec Inventor, just to keep his robot alive, I guess. Do I want to block that to kill it, or do I want to block the Barrier Soldier? Probably just block that. Yeah, it can't I need to deal with this card. I can't just ignore it. Or can I? Let's see. It's got... Do I have any 5/9s in my deck? Nah, I don't really want to spend cards to keep dealing with this creature. At the same time, I don't want to just play a level 2 card and have it be dealt with by a level 1 card. So I'm not gonna block it. He's got the level 3 group meal, the level 2 group meal, and overwhelming forces, I guess. So if he group meals and then overwhelming forces, that's gonna be pretty annoying. So maybe I just don't block Hermes, the Battletech Inventor. At the same time, this goes to what, 4 power? Or 3 power with the group meal? If it's level 2, which I didn't check, because I didn't think about it. That would still trade with the Battletech Inventor, but I can probably get a better block than that. Gotta protect my Torgmai Mender. Okay, so now I'm gonna probably throw the Vulture in front of the Tower Vanguard. Because I didn't draw a level 1 card I feel comfortable playing in front of it, maybe, unless it's Sharkball Crusher, but I want to level the level 2 cards up more than I want to get value off of not throwing a level 2 under the bus in front of this guy. Though if he does play a group meal, it might be more overwhelming forces, it might be beneficial to... Is he really doing this? Oh, this is a static ability? I thought it was come into play ability. Well, that's not too bad then. I mean, it's still not good, because literally any card in your deck is going to be better. But it's not that bad. So the Vulture actually kills this guy. And what's his hand in? What's he got in his hand? Another Vyrix Embrace and a Sorrow Maiden. Those are the best cards. The other cards I don't care if he plays. I could play Sharkclaw Crusher, I could play Savage Oath. They're kind of similar. Savage Oath gives my existing creatures power. I don't have that many Utera creatures leveled up though. I've only got the Spring Drive and the Torgmai Mender, so and the Sharkclaw Crusher. So it's probably best to play the Sharkclaw Crusher because I'm going to be super incentivized to play my Alolan creatures. So he can Vyrix Embrace either of these creatures. Probably best to Vyrix Embrace the Sharkclaw Crusher. And then he plays Sorrow Maiden or Festering Slime or something like that. Those cards aren't super good. But it does stop my raid, so I can't Hive Empress him. I might just play Sky Knight Glider and Dendrify. Like, Dendrify one of my creatures. Just to have a more influential turn. And a level 2 Dendrify, so I can kill any of his level 2 or level 3 creatures he plays, with replacing it with a 7/7. What's he got for second play? I know he has a Sap, a Sorrow Maiden, and Ossuary Spirit. He just chooses the Sorrow Maiden. So I'm gonna play Sky Knight Glider. I don't have raid, so no point in playing the Hive Empress. And then we'll attack and replace my 2/5. We're giving it +5/+2 with this Dendrify and Defender, I guess. Okay, this hand is not that good. I can meta transfer something. I'm probably gonna Dryad's Boon my Sky Knight Glider and then play Sharkclaw Crusher. But if he plays something I can meta transfer for value, I'll probably do that instead and level maybe the Dryad's Boon. Maybe the Ordnance Captain. I don't know. It just kind of depends. I could also play Sharkclaw Crusher and Ordnance Captain in front of the Nexus Core. Is this a robot? Oh, he's making himself a huge Nexus Core. At the low cost of a spell. So I think the best play for me is going to be putting a Dryad's Boon on my Sky Knight Glider and then playing a Sharkclaw Crusher. He's not in rank 3 yet, so he'd have to block as a level 2 creature. I don't remember. Tower Vanguard has a bunch of attacks, so maybe that was not a good play. But it forces him to have the level 2 Tower Vanguard, and he doesn't get value off of it. I could move it in front of Nexus Core to, like, save it, I guess. But Is that even good? Like, then I'd have to attack Nexus Core next turn. If he has the Tower Cannoneer, Tower Cannon thing, this dies to it. But my other plays weren't spectacular, so I don't really have any regrets doing this. It's got the Barrier Soldier. This dies to the Skynet Glider. And then I can play Bulwark Battalion, Vault Intruder, or something like that. Or Shimmerfang Serpent, it works too, because he can't block that profitably. It's probably better than the Battalion at this point. Battalion only gets 4 armor. Battletech Inventor is not even close to in the equation. Let's play attack for 10, or I could play a creature first. Let's play the Vault Intruder in front of Nexus Core? Or in front of the... He's got a group meal. That doesn't even kill my guy, though. If he level 3 Vyrix embraces it, it's only -8/-8, so it still trades with his creature. I think I'm pretty safe to play this here. So it's got Tower Cannoneer and Flow Steel Carrier level 3. So this gives you 6 power, so I can move this in front of this to kill it. So he has less creatures in play. Then play Shimmerfang Serpent after combat. It's hard to block Shimmerfang Serpent profitably, which is why I did that. It's 8 power a turn, and if he blocks it, his creature's going to get 8 poison. So it's pretty solid value. Plus, it's an Utera creature, which I can Savage Oath. Which is probably the best card in my hand, other than the Hermes. I'm probably going to throw Hermes in front of the Nexus Core, force him to replace it. Nexus Core can't kill my Hermes unless he has a bunch of Tower Cannoneers in play. Or like, I don't remember. I think it's +5 on the level 2 one. I'm probably going to have to read the card again. Because he definitely plays it here. It's a 12/10. It blocks Skynet Glider really efficiently. It's +6. Okay, so I can't really block with Hermes until that thing is dead. So what I'm going to do is play... Okay, that kills my guy no matter how I try to save it. So maybe I just play Hermes to block the 12/3, and then play Savage Oath, or I could play Restless Wanderers. I probably want to play my Hermes. Even though it gives my guy Defender, it's probably still fine to not get an extra attack off in order to rank up a Hermes and block a creature. He even gave his Nexus Core armor instead of the robot. Would have given it 8 armor. Level 1 Dendrify. I can take down any level 2 creatures he plays. Or I could just play a Vault Intruder. Probably going to play Vault Intruder into Sharkclaw Crusher. Could also do that in the other order. Okay, Vault Intruder in front of the Sorrow Maiden for sure. The only question is whether I want to kick it with a Sharkclaw Crusher. And the answer is no, I don't think so. If he Vyrix embraces it, he can't kill it with Sorrow Maiden, so they trade. That's fine. Trading with us, it's not the best, but Battletech Inventor is -9 attack. That still doesn't do it. So we're good. We're good here. And then I'll play a Crusher in front of the Barrier Soldier. Or actually Skynet Glider, because I'd rather have a level 2 Skynet Glider in my deck than a level 2 Crusher. Didn't get any damage on him because of the armor. So this has only got 10 power. I can play Shardclaw Crusher and then give it +8 toughness to live against the Barrier Soldier. Or I can Shardclaw Crush and pump it with the Mender. And then give something else toughness. Probably the Vault Intruder, since it can't kill this Main right now, and it would trade. Yeah, I think that's my gameplay right now. play an enhanced Torque My Mender, pumping my Vault Intruder. And I don't actually know what his next play is. What is his next play? Sap? Okay, that's actually a pretty good one. Stops my 0-17 from dominating him. Until I draw Savage Oath, then it becomes a 15-30 some. But let's kill his level 3 and his Sorrow Maiden, keep his 9-9 around because I don't care about it. 9-9 dies to most of my level 2 creatures, like this Shimmerfang Serpent. And didn't get anything else worth playing in this hand. But I'm probably going to play the Oxygen Spitter because he has a lot of armor cards in his deck. And I can just prevent his robots from getting armor. I can also take armor off his Nexus Core if I really want to, but it doesn't do anything, so I don't see a reason to. Gloomreaper Witch to kill my Shimmerfang Serpent. Okay, that's just a level 1 card though. It does trade with my, like, 2 cards here, but it's already killed a card. And saved another card, so I think I've gotten value off that trade. So we'll play Shimmerfang Serpent in front of this card, and then... What is his next play? Is he going to block the Vault Intruder? My 9-6 Vault Intruder? No, he's meta-transferring something. The Vault Intruder? What is he level? So it's only got 6 health. Like, what could he possibly have leveled instead of playing? Onyxium Phantasm. Okay, maybe his hand was just really bad. That's probably what happened. Okay, so we'll play Shimmerfang Serpent in front of this thing. And then the only thing Oxygen Spitter has to target is his Nexus Core, so I'll just go ahead and strip its armor off. That's a pretty good hand. 2 level 2 creatures with very high power, and this one even has mobility too, so it covers the entire board. Though I probably want to play the Spring Dread because I have a level 3 Savage Oath in my deck, and I want to make sure I have a new Terra creature on the board. And Spring Dread is an exceptional one. I don't really know what his... What was the threats he played? He's got a Gloomreaper Witch, a Sorrow Maiden, probably kills the Shimmerfang Serpent. That's probably what I would kill. Okay. He just wants to prevent the 9 damage, I think? No, he meta-transferred it. It was even less than that. And then Flowsteel Carrier on the aggressive. I'll play Spring Dryad over here to force him to replace one of his creatures, and then we'll block the 15 power that's coming my way. I'm only at 57 here. And hopefully he gives his Nexus Core more armor, or tries to. It can't actually gain any more armor, but it can still be targeted by the Flowsteel Carrier's ability. Okay, so what I'm doing this turn is dendrifying whatever level 3 he plays. Like, unless it's Battletech, I guess. Playing a Grove Matriarch in front of the Gloomreaper Witch. I think those are my best plays. Okay, alternatively, maybe Stinging Invocation, but that's probably not going to do it. Phantasm. Okay, so that's annoying enough that I'd want to dendrify it. Gives my creatures minus power, which is a huge deal when he has a level 3 Sorrow Maiden in his deck. If I get to attack with 3 creatures, I might just play the Relentless Wanderers after combat and spawn another copy. So I can chump the Tree Folk, and he just saps my Dryad, which does not remove its ability. Huh. Okay. So am I willing to take 9 to chump block a 7 power creature? Probably not. So let's go ahead and dendrify this. Attack for 16 here. And then block and get a Seedling. Pumping my Dryad more. I'm just attacking for 16 to force him to block. Trading Tree Folk for 16-2 is not a good trade. Okay, there's a Savage Oath for my Dryad. This is gonna make it a really large Trampler. I don't want to Hermes it because it'll get Defender. I don't want to really give my board Defender when he's at 49. Even though I'm also really low. Hopefully he doesn't draw the Sorrow Maiden. Okay, there's another Nexus Core. Doesn't really do anything. If he has the robot, it's going to be insane now. The level 3 Tower Cannoneer, that gives 9 attack, right? So it would kill my guy, and yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so look at that value he just obtained. Now I have to Savage with my creature to protect it. And then play a Vault Intruder, I guess. Or how big is this going to be? I might actually just play Hermes to protect my Spring Dryad. I want to keep this thing around. Yeah, let's play that, because it only goes to 9, or to 11, which is really easily killable. But if I draw a really good card next turn, I would want to keep this guy around, pump it up more. So tower dies, he still has an Nexus Core in play. I'm armoring up my Seedling. All is right with the world. He has to kill this with, I believe, Flowsteel Carrier is the only 15 power creature he has. Oh, and a Gloomreaper Witch. So he Vyrix Embrace my Hermes to kill it, that's fine. Doesn't undo the Defender until end of turn. And then a Barrier Soldier. Okay, you could have killed my Dryad with that, but I guess he doesn't want to for some reason. What I'm gonna do is play Fido Bomb post combat. Actually, this is 1, 2, 3, so it would go up by 6. Yeah, it's better to do it post combat because I get an extra 2 damage and health. And it's got trample, so it doesn't matter if the value isn't quite there. Then we'll play post combat Skynet Glider on top of the Seedling, so it has mobility. This thing's got 31 power, so it's going to deal 15 to him right now, past the 15 armor. We get to block the Barrier Soldier with a Shimmerfang Serpent, and then play Vault Intruder. Look at that Fido Bomb doing something. He could Gloom Reaper Witch the one blocking the Seedling to deal 15 damage to me. He could Group Meal to kill my guys. I know he has a Group Meal in his deck. I've seen him in his hand several times now. So he plays the Tower Cannoneer to, I guess, 14 the Dryad. Ooh, there we go. So he actually managed to kill the Dryad and save a lot of his life total. I'm going to play the Shimmerfang Serpent here because it lives and kills his Barrier Soldier. Kill the Nexus Core and then play Vault Intruder. Take a peek at his hand. See what he's got. So he's got Sap and Gloom Reaper Witch, so he can kill one of my creatures. I don't really care which one, they're pretty much all the same. This can get Savage Oath, the rest cannot. Probably going to kill the Sky Knight Glider because it does the most. I killed the Nexus Core there instead of dealing 1 to him because it has more impact. Like dealing 1 to him puts him at 39, but killing a Nexus Core stops his Tower Vanguard from pumping it. Tower Cannoneer from pumping it. I mean, he chooses not to play Sap. Huh. I thought for sure he would. I guess he just wants to kill the Shimmerfang. And then, okay, why not just leave the Shimmerfang there and then kill this? And then play the, or play the Nixing Phantasm. Those are both superior plays. Anyway, I don't want to play Hermes, I don't want to give my creatures Defender. So let's play Grove Matriarch for the, putting another level 3 in my deck. This game's been really long. Play a Vault Intruder, see what his hand is. He's got actually like nothing. By playing the level 2 card, I actually turned on his Sap. He can Sap my guy now. And let's keep the Sky Knight Glider around. Okay, Spring Dryad into Oxen Spitter, maybe? The creatures he had in his hand did not impress me. I don't remember what they were. I only remember level 2 Sap, level 2 Meta Transfer. So what I'm going to be doing here is playing a Spring Dryad and an Oxen Spitter in almost all likelihood. Okay, the Chump block, Battletech Inventor. Don't really care for that. I'm playing the Oxen Spitter instead of any of these other spells because it gets pumped by Savage Oath. I've got a level 3 one. I could have replaced the Spring Dryad with my Sky Knight Glider and then gone for the Stinging Invocation, but Stinging Invocation Bees don't really do anything right now. And sure, I'll remove this thing's armor. I can dendrify one of my creatures. Is that the play? Probably not. It's got overload, so I kind of want to keep it around in case this game goes to another ring. Oh yeah, I'm ranking up, so I get to draw again. Casual rank 6 drafts, because I can't get through damage. Okay, so those trade. I drew another Spring Dryad. That's very good. I can Dryad's Boon my level 3 Nexus Core is coming out, guys. I don't want to play the Hermes, so what I'm gonna do is Dryad's Boon the Sky Knight Glider. Right? Yeah, because it's not a new tarot card, because I want to keep that thing around. So let's play the Glider. I don't want to give my creature Defender, because I want to kill him, sometimes a Sentry. Then play the Dryad. Pump my Dryad. Swing for 2. Or, I guess it's 12. Goes to 27. We've got the level 3 Oxman Spitter. I've never played this card. About to play another Skynet Glider. Assuming he kills one of my creatures. Barrier Soldier for the blocks. Another Nexus Core. I wish I could negate armor from players. That would be pretty sick. This is fine. I'll just go to combat and then play. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play this Crusher now to get 2 extra damage on all of these creatures, 3 in some cases. Then we can combat. Play my Sky Knight Glider. Pump my Spring Dryads. Okay, we're in business now. We're gonna play the Restless Wanderers on top of this Shardclaw Crusher, so we can make 5/5s or 5/4s. Yeah, it's the long trial. Just plowing my way through the good old rank 7 draft. Just can't seem to kill him. Man, I can usually play like 2 or 3 games at this pace. It's just the Barrier Soldier is keeping him alive. The Barrier Soldier, the Sap, the Meta Transfer. It's pretty hard for me to lose unless he hallows it me up. Oh jeez, it's gonna kill me. It says 3 times 6. It's 18 damage. Whew. If he plays 2 more of those, I die. So I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think he can beat me. Unless he has like 3 healths in his deck, then plays another one this turn and then or 2 next turn. Like I think those are his outs. Okay, so it was a close call for my Spring Dryads, but they managed to pull through. Go to combat. I think that's lethal, right? It's really close. Okay, there we go. Finally won. We did it. Whew. Okay, time to end this video and take a break.